What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to have a conversation about a video that I've recently performed. And that video is called Cardi B Calls Out Candace Owens for Marrying a White Man. And people are mad. And the video has over 25,000 views, some 2,500 comments. And again, a lot of people don't like my commentary on Candace Owens. I just think that I have a lot of listeners that when it comes to this topic, a lot of you guys are sellouts. I'm just going to be honest. I got a call like this. I don't even care if you support me or give money with it. A lot of you brothers are sellouts, okay? And you guys are buffoons. All right? That's just really what it is. I really don't care if you don't like it. This is where I'm at. All right? Love you like a play cousin. But if you're a sellout, you're a sellout. It's not my problem. You're just a sellout. That doesn't mean that I think you're a bad person. I just think that a lot of you guys are just buffoons, and you just, with such conversations, I don't have anything to say to you. But we can still, I guess, hang out. I guess you can send me an email every now and then. No, you can't hang out with me in person, because I just can't be cool with sellouts like that. I'm sorry. But I love you from afar. You're still my brother, on accident. Now that we've got that out of the way, I'm glad we were able to bond right there. We gotta talk about this whole argument that revolves around the fact that, well, Cardi B calls out Candace Owens for having a white husband, but she doesn't do the same for Kamala Harris. Where's the energy for Kamala Harris? Why isn't Kamala Harris being called out for having a white husband when Candace Owens is being called out? And that is a good question. I mean, not really, but I mean, for the sake of the video, it's a good question. Or whoever asks that, you're dumb. But it's a good question. And the reason why it would appear to be a good question is because Cardi B doesn't have that energy for Kamala Harris' interracial marriage, but she has it for Candace Owens. Now, obviously, Kamala Harris is an idiot, right? She's also, half Indian, half Jamaican. So if it's about identifying with the African American struggle, I don't think that she can do that as well. I mean, obviously she went to, or at least her sister went to Howard. I believe she went to Howard also, undergrad. But the issue here is this, all right? The issue is this. Kamala Harris, while being married to a Caucasian man, and although she has, said some things about pausing on reparations, not being very clear about that, Kamala Harris doesn't go around bad-mouthing the black community like Candace Owens does. All right? She might have been a DA, San Francisco. We all know that California, has some really harsh laws, and I would say that aimed at the African American male community. And Kamala Harris participates in this, all right? She has a lot of flaws. She leaves a lot to be desired. But the thing about it is, Kamala Harris, you will never hear her saying the things that Candace Owens says about the black community. Every time a black person is mutilated almost by the police, even if the people like, George Floyd, attacking his personal character, Ahmaud Arbery, it's always, everything, she's like the tag dog against black people that get killed by the police. Now, don't get me wrong, some of our people do make some decisions that are not the best. All right. I really felt it about the guy, in Kenosha. Okay. The gentleman in Kenosha, that was a, That was not a smart thing to just, walk to the side, Jacob Blake. What he was thinking, I don't know. But, to always come out and insult people and, act like, the police are completely okay in every situation, it's not true. And Candace Owens' rhetoric is so harsh, right? Some of it is true. A lot of it isn't true, in my opinion. And I think I've talked about that in my last video. But Kamala Harris doesn't do that. While Kamala Harris is married to white men, she doesn't have that rhetoric. At least Kamala Harris pretends to like black people. Like Candace Owens doesn't even pretend. Like Candace Owens, lets us know, very rapidly, in your findings of her content. Candace Owens is no friend, in my opinion, of the black community. Candace Owens is just there to, try to win some black votes for a Republican Party and stuff like that. But, that's where it's at. All right? Candace Owens is going to hold Antifa. But she's never going to call out white conservative racism. Never. And it exists. All right? It exists. Now, this is the reason why Kamala Harris is not going to come for her. And I think this is the issue with a lot of people that are in interracial relationships that talk down on the black community. People are going to have a problem with that, right? Like talking bad about the black community or negative or disparaging is already bad. But when you're married to somebody that's not black, it makes it worse. People gonna have a problem with that. People are not gonna have a problem if you're with a white person, but you don't say anything about the black community, good or bad. Like as long as you stay in your lane, and Kamala Harris for the most part stays in her lane, even though she is what you would not consider to be African American. She doesn't go out, she doesn't have that commentary. All right? And people are mad that Cardi B don't have that same energy for Kamala Harris, but Kamala Harris don't have that same energy that Candace Owens has. Why would she call out Kamala Harris when Kamala Harris doesn't have the same rhetoric as Candace Owens? All right? Whether you want to say call whatever Candace Owens has to say as the truth or not, the way that it comes across, it's insensitive, it's cruel to some people, and it's offensive. All right? If Candace Owens was really for black people, then we can say that it would be a better way that she would try to deliver her message. I think that if Candace Owens' rhetoric was not like what it was towards the African American community, she could be married to somebody green, purple, orange, it wouldn't matter. That it wouldn't be a problem. But see, that's the issue. It is a problem. That's why Cardi B's commentary about her doesn't apply to Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris doesn't have any evidence of that. I thought this was like real clear, cut and dry, but obviously we have idiots on the platform that can't think. So I have to answer these things for you. Guys, I'm tired of talking to you. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate you. Care about you so much. Let me know what's going on with your brothers and sisters out there. Try not to call me. I don't want to talk to you. No, seriously. I don't. So don't call me on Facebook. All right? But guys, subscribe, hit the bell. Check your boy out on Patreon. Check your boy out on all the stuff. I really thank you guys. Check me out. Check out the Black Men in Purple t-shirts. Check me out all the ways you can. I really thank you for all that you're doing. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.